Hello, my friend. Welcome to Auto's Scale Model World. I believe those who have played War Thunder are familiar with the promotional video "Victory is Ours." The impressive hammerhead maneuver of the La-5FN in the video has hooked many players. Today, let's recreate this fantastic scene from the game together. Let's get started. In this video, you will see a homemade onboard radio made from plastic sheet, leading edge slots crafted from copper sheets, and the process of painting camouflage from scratch. To recreate the scene from promotional video, we purchased the Red Star 1:72 scale La-5FN airplane model kit. Just by looking at the one-page instruction and the two sheets of parts, you can tell how simple this model is. The raised rivets and panel lines across the model indicate the amount of work needed to convert them to groove ones. Fortunately, I found this photo etched sheet on the market, which greatly reduced the workload of manual modification. To replicate the painting in the video, I also bought the La-7 from Edward for its waterslide decals. Luckily, we have several decals in that model, so I didn't waste this La-7 model kit. If you just want to assemble this model simply, it should take less than an hour. But if you want to do it well, it will require hundreds of times more effort. The pilot details included in this kit are decent, but I still replaced it with a resin pilot. The modification started with the control stick, which I made using copper wire and superglue. It looks quite good after installation. Next, I replaced the less detailed parts in the cockpit with photo-etched parts, and made the onboard radio from plastic sheet. The cockpit modification is now complete. I sanded off the original raised panel lines on the fuselage, then rescribed them using a scribing tool and hard-edge tape. After drilling holes for the rivets with a hand drill, I glued 0.2mm tin bits to restore the rivet details that were sanded off. For the resist rivets, I used a rivet scriber. The engine exhaust ports were replaced with photo-etched parts. I cut off the original plastic parts using a hand drill and a hobby knife. To make photo-etched sheets easier to bend, I annealed them. The painted racing figure was placed in the cockpit, which brings life to the model. To replicate the in-flight pose, I made a custom stand using copper wire and AB putty. After adding the racing figure, the canopy that came with the kit looked too thick, so I have to buy a vacuum-formed canopy. After installing it, I filled the gaps with putty. It looks decent. The small metal parts on the engine nose lacked detail, so I made a new one using a syringe. It looks much better now. The leading edge slots are a distinctive feature of the La-5FN. The details provided in the kit were clearly insufficient, so I made them from copper sheets. I first cut out a template using masking tape, then peeled it off and stuck it onto the copper sheet. I cut out the copper sheet with scissors and annealed it to make shipping easier. The leading edge slots are now complete. The fit of the rest kit leaves much to be desired. I had to fill the gaps with plastic sheets and putty, then sand them down. I started painting with Mr. Finishing Surfacer number 1500. Then applied Tamiya's XF2 white to create a pre-weathered effect. I mixed Mr. Color C20 with Tamiya's XF8 to create the belly color, with a ratio of about 20:1. The other two camouflage colors were created using Mr. Color C362 and C307. With the base color painted, I used Tamiya's curved and regular masking tapes to make the fuselage stripes. The water slide decals that came with the Red Start kit were clearly inadequate, so I opted for Edwards decal instead. After applying the decals, I sprayed a layer of gloss clear varnish and then applied Tamiya's black wash to the entire model. I used a sponge to apply silver paint to simulate chipping on the metal skin. And wood color to simulate paint chipping on the wooden parts. I applied oil paint splatters to the fuselage, and then used a brush with a small amount of enamel thinner to create color variation effect along the airflow direction, simulating paint degradation. I used the black pastel to simulate the burn marks on the engine exhaust ports, and then used the elastic model wires to create the aircraft's antennas. After spraying a semi-gloss clear coat over the entire model, I attached the accessories like flaps. Our airplane is now complete. I'm quite satisfied with the details visible through the canopy. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Let's create better scale models together. Your support is my greatest motivation to keep updating. See you in the next video.